In it, and there was no difference on Tuesday night against Sheffield United. Got 2 early goals from them, and that's what we've got to watch for today.
We are up and running last season. We couldn't take any points, but there's already opportunities here. Hutter, as we know, favours that left foot in off the right-hand side. Might open up for Hutter. He took a strike on it, comes off the heels of Jukovic. The flag was up anyway. Fry. To wriggle free of Jack Magoma, puts it into an area where Sambalonga will chase. Harley Dean alert to the danger.
It's good covering now from Harley Dean.
Defensive work as well. Great play from the Spaniard. Garner looks for Adams, bumps into Friend. An aggressive forward play from Shea Adams. It's not what being asked of him, Shea Adams, to be more aggressive, and he allows Blues to sweep the ball from right to left. Here's Magoma. That's Pedersen for company. Pedersen just whips the ball into the area. It's stabbed clear by Dale Fry. Dangerous Borough forward. Blues deal with it eventually with Maxime Collin, who looks for Hutter. There's a good touch from the Blues winger as well. Good entertaining championship encounter this. Jukovic allowed to chest down. He can turn as well. Out towards Magoma. What can he do? Run at shot and goes down the outside. Magoma drags it in. It's across as well, and Friend will clear. Adoy with the strike. Blues half a yard away from taking the lead. For Sambalonga, who's peeled away from Morrison. And this is where he comes alive. Sambalonga looks to watch it in. It's 1-0. Well, moments after having a chance of our own, and Blues find themselves behind. 12 on the clock. It's Borough 1, Blues 0. Elects to keep it safe with Pedersen. Fizzed into Jukovic. Can't keep hold of it. Shotton will carry the ball over the halfway line. Well, Sambalonga's still onside, and this is danger. Braithwaite's with him. Sambalonga, it's a good block from Morrison. The ricochet comes back off the Borough number 9, but that's danger again.
Yes.
The Blues new boy. Off goes Magoma. Loves to carry the ball forward and sweeps out to Hutter. What can he do? One-on-one with Friend. It's Hutter with the effort. Friend stands tall. On the corner for Shea Adams. This time he might get the wrong side of Friend. It's Adams, it's a cross goal. It's a good save from Darren Randolph. First real sighting on goal for Shea Adams.
Oh, it's great play, isn't it, from Shea Adams? Just wriggles away from the defender, using that strength that we talked about. You know, he's been asked to get physically stronger to play that striker role this year. Just watching today, there's a definite identity to this team.
Oh, it's been an awkward one. It's Check and Doy clipping the heel of Braithwaite. Just a tangle of legs involving the big man. Downing that stands over this one. The direct strike on goal. It's a save from Truman. I'm not sure it was the aid of the post as well, but it was Truman down to his left-hand side that keeps the score at 1-0.
For the set piece to come in, weren't they? Were they going to cross it? But Darling took it on. Oh, I don't know. He must have. I think he might have got a little touch to it.
Yeah, it's the wrong side, isn't it, of us as we sit here in the press box. We've seen a view from behind the goal. Magoma into Jukovic. Magoma picks it up and off he goes again. Magoma dancing his way forward, brings Adams into play. Adams back towards Magoma. Really good sweeping move from Blues.
On a couple of occasions, we've had a few things flying across the 6-yard box. Just haven't quite got on the ends of it. But we've got to keep trying, got to stay on the front foot.
Oh, they're in behind here again. It's Magoma. It's volleyed clear by Flint. But Morrison on the move, so too Jukovic. It's beyond them towards him. Doy, who gets the header in. Volleyed clear from inside the 6-yard box. Blues will come forward again with Maxime Collins there. Hutter will pick up the second ball. It's a chance for Hutter. Beyond one defender. Oh, it's too close to Flint. Overran it, Hutter. I'd like to see him just pull the trigger, Brian.
Yeah, I would have, especially on that left foot of his. It's the players that you want to really dictate the game.
Friend into Downing. Downing on the right foot this time. Gonna wrap his foot around it. It's another opening though. Blues just switching off.
With a better final pass, and we could be leading this game.
Morrison out to Collin. There's a number of yellow shirts ahead of the ball. Swept out towards Pedersen. Pedersen with a little look up and will deliver left-footed. It might be for Hutter here who attacked it. He got inside his defender, Hutter. He's just waiting for the Blues winger to make contact. Here's Maxime Collin. Away from Friend. It's good play from the Frenchman. He runs out of room again. It's very nearly a good little phase for Blues, but just when you think Hutter's going to get on the end of it, inches away.
Oh,
the Middlesbrough midfielder who emerges with the ball. Braithwaite round the corner and a Sambalonga's in. He's the wrong side of Colin. It's a Sambalonga. It's off the post again.
This is British Sambalonga. You expect him to just nestle the back of the net. But credit to Truman, he stood up really well. Forced him to put it too wide and it's come back off the post.
With him. Flint goes down. And again buys the free kick. It's a cheap one. He's got nowhere to go, Aidan Flint. Right. So Harley Dean and Michael Morrison, and from a defensive point of view, Blues just can't afford to switch off, even in this second 45, as Gardner this time draws the free kick from Lewis Wing, at the back post with Harley Dean. Swung into an area where a Sambalonga could head clear.
Been to the World Cup, he's had that experience.
Listen, looking for Jukovic with the header, and he asked questions of Darren Randolph. He wasn't too sure if it was sneaking inside that front post. It gets a thumbs up from Jukovic, and it registers a chance on goal for Blues.
It's a good effort from Jukovic. Pedersen, left back, just standing the ball up there. Darren Randolph wasn't sure, was he? Just skipped.
Well, this is one off the training ground. It's Maxime Collin, just changed the angle in towards, and Doy was attacking it, and it comes off a red shirt last. Blues building up some pressure here. Dangerous player to play against. Gardner this time does choose to put it into the box. Randall's thought about coming to collect and did. But again, encouraging signs. We don't want to sound like a broken record, but signs of encouragement for
Yeah,
Blues.
it certainly is.
It's Flint at the front post is the intended target. Oh, it's gone beyond Truman. It's off the underside of the bar and the flag stays down. Whether it got a touch on its way through, it'd be interesting to see it again.
I thought that was in one stage.
Well, I think it's come off Harley Dean last, who diverts it up and onto the crossbar.
It's a no man's land, wasn't he? Panel Truman coming.
You've hit the post twice now, you've hit the underside of the bar. It's still just 1-0 as we see it's beyond Truman and off Harley Dean.
He does well to recover, doesn't he, Truman? He's obviously lost the flight of the throw-in.
That Blues back line. Looking back at that Jukovic chance, just couldn't make up the ground. As Randolph came charging out. Picked up a good position. Checks away from Magoma. Shotton will join in. Dangerous cross from Shotton as well. It hasn't been cleared. It's checked away from one. It's cleared off the line. Morrison to the rescue. Danger hasn't gone just yet. Wing to the back post again. He's unmarked. It's a Sambalonga. It's wide. Chance after chance goes begging, and Blues are still in the game. Garner will pick up the second ball. Blues can look to build again. Here's Gardner. Looking for Jukovic on the diagonal. Up above Friend, wins the header. Magoma had a lot of ground to make up. Just a little wide following that ball to Jukovic. Well, they got caught, but finds Jukovic with a really good crossfield pass. Blues have numbers forward here. Gardner with the strike on goal. It's tipped wide. Randolph gets a touch. Gardner out of nowhere just looked to arrow one across goal, and Randolph equal to it.
Yeah, it's great play initially, isn't it, from Magoma on this left-hand side. Switches the play, comes to Gardner. Just takes his look from fully 30 yards on the angle. Darren Randolph not expecting it, but deals with it in the end.
Blues man. Not on the pitch, it's Wing, brings in Braithwaite. This spells danger for Blues, and Wing's continued his run. He's away from Colin. To just check momentarily, look for a Sambalonga, but Pedersen stood strong at the back post. Omar Bogle replaces Shay Adams with 20 minutes to play.
Yeah, nice positive change, isn't it? First look at Omar Bogle.
Touches it closely in the air. Straight back to Harley Dean. It's a good first touch, and then it's Jukovic again on the diagonal. Can't quite hold off George Friend's advances. And Doy keeps it moving with Maxime Collin. Blues looking to build up some steam here inside the Middlesbrough half. Omar Bogle up against Dale Fry. Comes out to Gardner. Here's Pedersen. Forward to Bogle, who's backing in. Sets it down to Magoma. This is promising for Blues. Magoma, his cross is high and beyond Jukovic. It's a shame. A double substitution then. Conor Mahoney, first glimpse at the Bournemouth loanee, and Viv Solomon Otterball. They both replace Potter and Jack Magoma, so 2 wingers for 2 wingers. The Blues are chipping away at their resolve. It's Pedersen. He looks to just wrap his left foot around it. Bogle and Jukovic were both challenging.
We're certainly winning all the second balls now, aren't we? It's just relentless pressure now. We're just in control, looking to get this equaliser.
Striking on goal, the deflection finds Bogle. Gardner goes sliding in. It's a red card. Straight red for Craig Gardner. It was fully committed from the Blues midfielder. Admittedly late on Johnny Howson. Have a little look at it here. Just comes off Flint. Howson's there first. It's reckless a little bit from Gardner. Certainly goes flying in. They surround the referee and he doesn't even think twice, the referee.
For me though, I don't think that's a red card, mate. He's gone in, he's full-blooded. He's caught him late.
It's low. Wayward header or a loose ball that drops. Referee having a close look at Ryan Shotton, Checkendoi here. It's Mahoney who just lifts it into Checkendoi. It's away from him by Fletcher.
Look, you feel as if Middlesbrough are playing with the 10 men.
Well, there is the full-time whistle. Middlesbrough 1, Blues